All right, time for some SpaceX news.
So on Thursday, SpaceX released an update on HLS, or Human Landing System, along with some cool pictures of their Starship lander.
Wow, so that's going to take astronauts to the moon?
Well, it's going to take them down to the moon.
What?
Lockheed Martin's Orion space capsule is going to take them from Earth to lunar orbit. Then they're going to rendezvous and board Starship, then take Starship down and land on the moon, do stuff on the moon, get back on Starship, then take off from the moon, rendezvous with Orion, get back on Orion, and then take that home.
That seems needlessly complicated.
Well, you're not the only one who thinks that. In SpaceX's latest update, they say, since the contract was awarded, we have been consistently responsive to NASA as requirements for Artemis 3 have changed and have shared ideas on how to simplify the mission to align with national priorities. In response to the latest calls, we shared and are formally assessing a simplified mission architecture and concept of operations that we believe will result in a faster return to the moon while simultaneously improving crew safety.
Essentially, why are we sending astronauts up on Orion with its faulty heat shield and then forcing 2 lunar rendezvous where we already designed an interplanetary class rocket?
Yeah, it's like, why would you ride a bike across the state just to meet up with your car, which you had sent there from your house as well?
Unless you really wanted to bike, and in this analogy, Lockheed Martin made the bike.
Casey Hanmer spoke to this point. He said, did you know that NASA's Orion program has spent over $30 billion in 20 years and still hasn't flown people, has a fundamentally unsafe heat shield, hasn't tested life support yet, is too heavy to go to the moon or pretty much anywhere? Why are we putting this useless boondoggle on the critical path for the Artemis program? And Elon says, sounds problematic. Yeah, so I just want to point out the heat shield on Orion, they did a test where they sent it around the moon, unmanned. Then when it came back in, the ablative heat shield started to pop like popcorn. And they went, oh no. They spent 2 years trying to figure out what was wrong with it. And the solution was, we're just going to change the way we re-enter. We're not going to fix the heat shield. The heat shield's fine, even though it was crackling like popcorn.
I'm going to be sick that day. Sorry, I can't make it.
Sorry, I can't make that moon mission. Could I just take the HLS back? Luke Leisher said they're going to do the entire mission themselves, aren't they? And Elon said it's the only way to build Moonbase Alpha. So,
are you listening, NASA?
Yes. And finally, Eric Berger said there's been a lot of debate about the viability of data centers in space. There are a lot of hurdles, but they do seem more plausible if autonomous construction is a thing. And Elon said simply scaling up Starlink version 3 satellites, which have higher speed laser links, would work. SpaceX will be doing this.
Wait, so he may have a fleet of cars on the ground doing it and then a fleet of satellites in space doing it.
You got free power up there in space. It's actually
cooling.
Slightly more efficient.
And
cooling, I don't know. You got to radiate that away. You can't just blow air on it.
That's right. I thought space was cold, but it's hard. There's no air. You're right.
It's cold, but it's not conductive. And then lastly, I had to play you this video. This is from a woman in Jamaica after Hurricane Melissa rolled through.
Starlink, Elon Musk, whoever responsible for Starlink, big up on yourself. Starlink come through, rain, sun or shine. Starlink stand up like a soldier. Salute.
That's so awesome. I'm so glad that people actually are posting about it because, the media won't.
She just experienced it.
Yeah.
There was a hurricane. Her Starlink's still working.
Wow.
She's very happy about that. And I would be too.
Yeah, because Starlink is up above the storm.
This is not the first. She lives in Jamaica. She's been through hurricanes before. And I'm sure she's not been able to get in contact with people for days to weeks.
Yeah.
Now she's immediately high-speed internet.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching Now You Know Clips.
You can watch full episodes of Tesla Time News on Tuesdays and in-depths on Fridays. Just click the link down below and head over to the Now You Know channel.